This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. In the episode Using a Visual Timeline, we explored how the right visualization can help you understand how you expect your project to unfold. But you're trying to tame fate, which means that the best laid plans of mice and men might end up involving cats, women, and intersex, so be prepared. When coaching Bernice, Europa, and Melvin through the build-out of Green Growing Things expansion store, the project hit a snag. A few weeks ago, Melvin reported, "The Audrey 2s are demanding Persian rugs for their area of the store, and they say they're tired of living like they're on Skid Row." Unfortunately, nothing seems to have happened since then. As their coach, it was obvious what was going on. Fate had thrown a monkey wrench into their plans. They were using their project plan to guide them, but their project plan didn't include anything about Persian rugs. After Melvin brought it up at the meeting, everyone assumed that someone else was taking care of it. The team didn't have a good way to make sure that the unexpected got handled. I introduced them to the issues log. An issues log is a shared list of all of the issues the team has encountered and what's happening with them. An issue is anything that causes or will cause the project to stall, like when the Audrey 2s refused to move in without Persian rugs. I could understand it if there were a chemical sensitivity issue, but this is just a bunch of carnivorous plants throwing their weight around. An issues log is simply a numbered list of issues. When Melvin, or anyone else, brings up an issue, the team leader records it in the issues log and later uses the issues log to run team meetings. Europa, ever the overachiever, jumped at the chance to be the owner of the issues log. I explained that it should live in a shared document so that everyone can review it. Use a table in a word processor document or a spreadsheet. Each row is one issue. You can use a full database if you need to, but I like the simplicity of a single table. When an issue comes up, big or small, add it to the issues log and number it. Never reuse a number within a project. Europa dutifully added, "Audrey 2's demand a rug" as issue number 1 in the issues log. The rest of the team chimed in, and soon issue number 2 was, "Neon store signs aren't allowed in the historical district." Issue number 3 was, "Basement wall is leaking red glowing radioactive ooze into the storeroom." Giving each issue a number lets you refer to it unambiguously. If issue 86 is, "Basement wall is leaking green radioactive ooze," everyone knows the difference between issue number 3 and issue number 86. Without the numbers, Bernice would say, "How is the ooze situation coming?" And some people would discuss red ooze, while others would discuss green. Numbers have a psychological role as well. When an issue comes up, the team must decide, is this important enough to deserve a number? And now that sounds small, but it encourages just enough thought that you can discard trivial matters. The next part of an issues entry records the date it came up, a brief description of the issue and its impact, who has agreed to own the issue, and the due date for resolving it. The owner doesn't necessarily have to solve the issue directly, but they make sure that it gets solved one way or another. Issue number 1 date, today's date. Description, Audrey 2s want a rug. Impact, we can't move them in and open the store until this is resolved. Due date, next Monday. Owner, Bernice. Melvin brought up the issue, but Bernice volunteered to handle it, so she is the owner of issue number 1. Some people say, don't bring up problems unless you bring up solutions. Foolishness, I say. If Melvin spots a problem and doesn't have a solution, that's when the team most needs to know. Then they can put their collective brain power together and solve the problem as a team. The last 2 entries for an issue are the status and the resolution. The status is one word, open or closed. Open means the owner is working on the resolution. Closed means the issue is either solved or is no longer an issue. When an issue is closed, the resolution is recorded in a sentence or 2. Bernice had a discussion with the Audrey 2s in which she pointed out that a Persian rug was a fine idea and would also be the perfect setting for a shrine to the fire goddess right next to the Audrey 2s enclosure. The Audrey 2s suddenly decided that instead of Persian rugs, industrial Berber carpeting would be just dandy. Status, closed. Resolution, industrial Berber carpeting, as planned. Now that the team has an issues log, I showed them how to run a status meeting. It is really, really quick and easy, and I love quick and easy meetings. Everyone has a copy of the issues log. For each open issue, the facilitator reads just the issue number. The owner either says open and reports the latest status in one sentence, or says closed and reports the resolution. If further discussion is needed, it happens after the issues log is read. Here's an example. Issue 1, closed. The Audrey 2s will accept Berber. Issue 2, open. Talk to the neon specialist who thinks we can get a neon sign that looks exactly like carved wood. Issue 3 closed. Decided that the glow of the red radioactive slime will light the nursery, saving on electric bills. Now you know how to tame fate. Expect the unexpected. Restore the plans of mice and men, meaning no disrespect to cats, women, and intersex. Use an issues log to record and monitor unexpected issues, and then use that log to make your meetings a snap. You can find a beautifully formatted issues log template in this episode's transcript at getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. This is Steve Robbins. Email your questions to getitdone@quickanddirtytips.com. I help high achievers take their organizations and their careers to the next level of performance. If you want to know more, visit steverobbins.com. That's STEVERROBBINS.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.